Apparently, this is the video that has been popping up on my recommendations for a few days. So I wanted to wait for the perfect time to react to it. So this one is called "You Are Listening to AI Generated Video Game Music. Please Stop." And it's by Kunage for short. And evidently this guy is a composer. So I think this video is describing the video game music generated by AI, and I want to see what his thoughts are with this whole shit. I'm just surprised someone actually made a video of this shit because I didn't even know. I didn't even know, dog. But yeah, we finna watch this shit. Yeah. To the people on YouTube, actually, if you guys like the video, just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all feed the algorithm. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's get to it.
Today, I want to talk about a thing I noticed. Like, I don't know if I'm going crazy or not. Let's look up Sonic Underground synthwave.
Synthwave?
This is the one where I first noticed it, right? Severed Soul, Sonic Underground theme synthwave version. Now let's listen to a bit of this. Children.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I can definitely tell that's AI. If you hear a distant vocal, soft hissing, less filtered, that's definitely AI. And I can tell that's AI because there's no way that no person can sound like that unless you're giving this whole shit a prompt. It's dumb as shit.
It just doesn't sound.
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
And when you go to the comments section,
yeah, it doesn't really sound like synthwave. It's just an actual normal rock OST. What the heck? Oh. I had to raise my chair up for a sec. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like synthwave at all. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't. I'm not even sure that's synthwave all the way.
you see people saying "Oh, phenomenal work. I'm rather emotional to see my name in the description. You deserve all the love."
Really?
Metal and synth. Now that's a match made in heaven. Lyrics being extended. That's a surprise. The sudden singing gave me goosebumps. Is this not obvious?
Yeah, what? Wait, are y'all deaf? Because I don't think this is synthwave all the way. Ew, yeah, this shit doesn't sound right. Hell, the fact that AI has pretty much taken over lo-fi hip-hop in general as well, it is definitely scary. AI is taking over everything else, including hip-hop. Bro, you know what the funny story about it is? It was some person who didn't like my other friend who was an artist, and then they wanted to make a diss track of this dude. But the funny thing about it is, the guy who hated the friend that I am... No, not the friend I am. What the fuck am I talking about? The person who has beef with the one of my friends, they made an AI hip-hop diss. It just sucks. It just definitely sucks.
This is very clearly AI, and I feel like a lot of people aren't noticing, which is confusing considering it's very, very easy to tell. Is it AI generation? I have a process video.
What?
Okay,
do you?
This process video. How I make my music.
Really?
Writer's intro.
Hello everyone. This is Severed Soul, and I'm going to show you how I make my music. I start off usually by making a MIDI, so I'll open Tux Guitar. So Tux Guitar is very similar to Guitar Pro. A lot of musicians will use this instrument.
So he's working on Sonic Speed Riders, which is Sonic Riders intro.
Now I'm also hoping this video doesn't get a copyright strike just for...
I don't know, man.
But it probably
will. Notice that. I hope this video doesn't get a copyright strike. That'll be very relevant later.
Alright, so yeah, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty close.
It sounds pretty good. And then I'm guessing he exports this.
After you do that, you export the file as a MIDI. So I've done that, and here's my MIDI. Double click it, it opens onto your DAW of choice. You know, the Logic Pro would be for me. Each individual drum up and down. Ooh, I like this one.
Notice how this sounds like nothing at all like the polished, finished thing.
It really
You
doesn't.
might be like, oh, this is just a demo track, but I'll be explaining later why this is not that.
So yeah, that sounds pretty good.
So he can play the guitar.
I'm going to set up the mic. So I'm just going to do a little verse here, just kind of show you what I'm doing. I'll record a little bit of it.
Like, I don't want to make fun of his music production ability, because that's not the problem here. The problem is what I'm going to describe in a second.
I would save that as a work in progress. And then that's when I would use the AI to change this. And I'll show you the...
So that's the important
Oh,
part.
really?
I will use the AI to change this.
So this is after I've made the thumbnail. And it sounds... You can see it's definitely changed the drums a little bit.
It changed the drums a little bit. It remade the whole song for you.
So...
I'll say, my bad. Sorry. Uh-oh. Wrong button, wrong button.
Sometimes...
Wrong button. Hold up a second, because I gotta run that shit back. You made that whole thing, and like, you turned around and went AI to have all that work just sent there. You just... Let me calm down for a second, because I don't want to automatically flip. I want to, but I'm like, oh my god. Because I'm like, there's no freaking way that you actually made the whole thing using logic. And then you used AI to make the whole thing that sounds nothing like the one that you just made. I don't think that makes any sense. So what did Martians say? Mike the Snare actually talked about the prevalence of AI as well, and apparently some made an AI diss track towards him, and his feelings on it are conflicting, to say the least. Because obviously the music itself is soulless and overproduced, but then he's also kind of blown away. Someone even made a diss track towards him to begin with. Mike the Snare has some awesome videos about the music-related topics as well. Yeah, like... If you're a person who makes a diss track using AI, you definitely don't know what the fuck you do in music. Like, what are you doing, bro?
It changed the drums a little bit. It remade the whole song for you.
So, sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, but it depends what kind of style you're going for.
What?
Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't.
Does it?
If sometimes it doesn't help, why is every single upload...
Yeah, why is every single instrument just changed all of a sudden? It sounds nothing like the one that you just made. What? Am I missing something?
An AI upload. Like, let's look at this one. Just from the level of guitar playing that he showed in that video, he's not awful, but clearly he's not capable of playing something like this.
I have like a great ear, so I definitely know this shit was made by AI. If I hear like some distant hissing, like a little bit, and if like the notes are like a little bit filtered, I definitely know this was not played on a real instrument. This was a whole AI prompt. I know this for sure because I listen to AI music. Not that I'm a fan of it all the time, but like I know what AI music sounds like. I'm not that stupid, bruh.
Oh, okay. There's also something that you should note for later. That the counter melody to the sides gets cut off here. It just stops.
Yeah, like what?
Music. So like, let's look at the comments. The fact that you didn't prompt, "Hey, sing, live, and learn" from Sonic Adventure 2 with a male voice, and actually sang it, tweaked it, and made your own, even if there's assistance from AI, is incredibly impressive. No, it isn't. Let me
really isn't.
Why he doesn't just go and say, "Let me go do some live and learn for me." Okay, so like,
oh my god, yeah, like how do you make a whole ass project and then you just say, "Hey, let's remake this shit"? Like that basically describes to me as you're not using your full intellect in music as you should be as a human being. I think we're in a time and a place where everyone's using AI to take the easy way out. Like, I swear to God, every time I want to like submit my song, it's some other bullshit creator just using AI for their music, and I'm like, hey, listen, you know what? And I know like one of my friends uses this shit, and some of my friends be using this shit. I mean, hey, that's cool, you do you, but I don't do the same shit as everyone else does. I'm a music producer and I'm a artist. I make shit on FL Studio and I record my vocals on FL Studio. And I write my stuff by hand, handed on a notepad on my laptop. So basically, I'm doing the same thing as every other proper artist should be doing. I want to say that the guy might also have about a comment, so I don't know, I might get too much credit. I think he might be. I mean, if it's true, then oh my god. Yeah, this nigga's definitely broken.
Like, if you're here in Suno AI, you can't just say make, live, and learn.
Make, live, and learn?
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
What you have to do is, if you want to make an upload like this, you go and you click audio, and then you click upload, and then you like upload a song from here, and then it'll base it off of it. So like, let me choose my own, so like I'm not taking from anyone. Let's use like Mad Gear Act 1 strings. So like let's listen to the normal version. So
that's like, nice.
You have to upload an initial song, and notice how you can only upload up to 1 minute on the free version, right?
Yeah.
So let's save that, and then you click cover. You can also click extend if you want, but for his purposes, and for what I'm about to talk about, they all use cover because they're looking to like bait off of the song that you already know.
Yeah.
You click cover and you click continue. So now you've uploaded your like the song that you want to base off of, and then you go over here and you click cover, and then you have a remix, and then you can choose the style you want. So like let's do what he did. Let's say like synthwave. He probably put in like metal, rock, guitar, something high energy, and then it takes what you gave it, and then it makes like remixes based off of that.
Holy. Yeah. Yeah, so basically you made this whole thing using AI. Come on, man. Dude, you're just not even trying, bro. You're not even trying. So you basically did a whole project and just submitted it to AI, and then you just used that AI cover to upload on YouTube. That's bitch shit, bro. Come on, man. I'm so glad somebody actually is talking about this shit. Shout out to Nuclear, bro. Shout out to Nuclear for actually explaining this shit, because oh my god.
Okay, so at the minute mark, so I want you to notice, I'm going to play it past the minute mark. Notice how the entire track changes and it has nothing to do with what I uploaded. Right?
Exactly, dude.
Here, but it's going to change it to a completely different song after 1 minute. It just turns into gratuitous solos with no aim. It keeps the chord progression, but there's like no melodic information from the original. It doesn't repeat the melody like you'd hear in pretty much all songs ever. It just solos from here on out. I guarantee if I go over to like a minute later in the song, what even is this? And it's gonna do the same thing again because it generates U2. And there you get like the expert level guitar playing that is not demonstrated by the people who make the demos. You're probably like, okay, well, you just showed how you could make AI music, but what's the proof that he's doing it? I mean, didn't he, like, what's the proof that all of his work is just AI? Didn't he just show you that he made something? Well, no, because the reason that he's even making demos in the first place is that with copyrighted music, Suno AI will recognize it.
I'll say. Look at this. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't have minded if someone was making AI generated music and was upfront about the fact that they're using AI, but because at least you know how the sausage is made, so to speak. But the fact that someone is trying to make a process video to cover their tracks, that's an even worse approach to explain how you make said music. Facts, dog. Like, you ran a shit from using AI, but yeah, you came and use the goddamn demo version that you did, and then basically you don't even know what to fucking do. And you say they changed the drums. They changed everything, you dickhead.
And you can't upload it and make songs of it, because if you go in, if I go in and do what that guy said, and I go to Sonic Adventure 2, and I choose Live and Learn, and I try to upload it, it'll try it, like it'll upload the clip, and it'll get a sizable way of the way through, and then it'll say this is based on an existing work of art. There you go. Uploaded audio matches existing work of art.
Exactly.
Upload a different audio file. That's the only reason why he makes demos.
Exactly, dude. Exactly, dude. You can't fucking upload the goddamn song and then just think like, oh shit, cause yeah, such and such and so like you talking out of your ass, bro. You're talking out of your goddamn ass, bro. Like, dude, why even do shit like this in the first place if you don't know how to make an actual synthwave version of that said cover song? If you don't know what synthwave is, then why are you adding a freaking rock and like melody in that shit, bro? It's not even like a whole normal synth melody. It's just rock. It's just straight rock. And then like it doesn't even make any sense, dog. Like what?
It's not because like this is some like artistic endeavor that he's going for. The same thing would happen if I tried to upload like something like City Escape. So what he does is he just sequences just a bit of the song. Let's take my sequencing of City Escape. So all he does is he sequences a small demo and then he renders it out. He renders out the MIDI. So since the other version of City Escape didn't work because that was the real City Escape and that got copyright claimed, let's try our sequence version of City Escape, our demo made because we want to make our AI upload. It's gonna upload the clip. There we go, uploaded. Let's make it like chill. Let's take out the 70s. Let's jazz fusion, chill, laid back. So now we have our City Escape remix without actually having to upload City Escape.
That is insane. Wait, what? Why? I think my left ear and my right ear, like, why do they feel so, like, mumbly and chumbly? What the fuck is happening, bro?
Like, AI music is really easy to spot, and I don't know how people can't tell. You hear this, like, weird whooshy noise, like,
oh my god! I'm so glad he didn't I'm so glad I'm not the only person who, realized that. I'm like, why do I feel like a surrounded warble in my headphones? Like, what? I'm sorry, I'm hit my mic. What in God's name?
Like, it just sounds like ambient white noise.
Yeah.
It's taking all the information from the data set and it's turning it into something coherent-ish, but there are still flaws in it, which is why you can hear that weird whoosh.
Oh my god, March just said, what is my 11? Yeah. I'm so glad I'm not the only one, dude.
White noise.
And this sounds like nothing like an absolute made by man type of song. It's literally AI. And I can tell it's AI because there's nothing normal about this. There's nothing normal about this, dude.
And you'll see there, it misunderstands what's going on because it doesn't actually have individual instruments. That's a mistake in transcription a human would never make.
Exactly.
And it's because it's trying to basically guess based on what you get it, what the melody is. And it's going to get it wrong because it's not as good as the human brain is picking out individual parts as we are.
Exactly, because between an AI and a human, we're flesh made. They're part robot. No, they're fully robot. What the fuck am I talking about? They're fully robot. AI is fully robot. Us humans, we're flesh made. We're made by flesh. Jesus Christ. And we have a brain. AI has like a freaking database made by a person. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Oh my god. I feel like crashing all of a sudden.
Chords are wrong because
yeah, definitely.
understand the chord progression. If we go
Let me run this shit back so everyone else can hear about the shit.
The human brain is picking out individual parts as we are. Chords are wrong because it doesn't understand the chord progression. If we go past a minute, it's just going to completely change because it has no information about the rest of the song. Yep, just start soloing for no reason. Let's look at the second one. This one also has that like subway train station white noise. And then this one just interprets the harmony as the melody.
Yeah, like it sounds so freaking. I'm like, why does it sound like so different? But it's not the exact same. Like what?
Well, I just gave up. Didn't even try that time. Like,
all I heard was like, come on, man.
Post-minute messing up of the song.
Ugh.
That's something it'll do a lot. It'll it'll have like a musical pause and then it'll let the sax riff for a second. That is a thing that happens in a lot of music. Yes, it's a very common thing.
Yes.
Just because you hear that happen in a normal song does not mean it's AI. But AI tends to do it a lot because after a minute, since it has no information and it decides to start soloing because it has nothing else to work with, it'll be like, okay, well, how do we transition into the solo portion from the portion that we have? And its solution will be a sudden stop and then 2 bars of the beginning of a solo.
Exactly. Yeah, holy crap, bro.
And now it's just not City Escape anymore. So that's how
it's not even City Escape anymore. It's just an AI generated version of City Escape. This isn't accurate. It's never accurate, dog. And it doesn't even sound accurate. Oh my god. It's inaccurate. I hope that's the right word. It's inaccurate. The fuck? Bruh, like, it's jazz fusion, it's chill, and it's laid back. This does not sound chill and laid back. If it was chill and laid back, it would have been like in a slow, possibly mid-slow tempo. Not fast-paced. What the fuck, dude?
That's how he makes these like AI remixes. This is not skill. He's not doing anything impressive. He's not actually making any music. The demo is the only thing that could be described as quote-unquote making music here. But
exactly.
You can see this took less than 20 minutes. Unless he skipped something and I wasn't aware, there was no skill involved here. I can't reasonably believe you aren't using AI to a much larger degree when your channel's pumping out tracks every few days. Yes, exactly. Like, look at his upload frequency.
We have hold on a second.
Skill involved here.
Let me read the shit. I can't reasonably believe that you are using AI to a much larger degree when your channel is pumping dozens of tracks every few days, and your claim of a creative process would take way too long to be as manual as you are making it out there. The awkward hiding of which specific AI you are using to makes it seem like there is a lot more AI usage behind the scenes than what is displayed here. Facts. Like, you can't fucking say, I'm using this shit. It's just like everything that you literally made, it just changes. And it's not even accurate. Come on, man.
I believe you aren't using AI to a much larger degree when your channel's pumping out tracks every few days. Yes, exactly. Like, look at his upload frequency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My nigga, what the fuck? Vocal tracks, what the hell? The palace that was found, Sonic Heroes, you call this shit synthwave, but I don't think this is synthwave.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 songs in a day?
That's insane. Yeah, what the fuck?
And I don't believe that he's like stockpiling these and releasing them all at once, because go back 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 uploads. God. Go back a couple more days,
One.
remixes of the
Jesus
entirety of
Christ.
Sonic 3? There's no way. Let's see if the songs change after a minute here.
I bet you it doesn't. I bet you it doesn't. How much y'all motherfuckers want to bet? Want to bet? It doesn't.
What even
What the fuck was that?
is this?
Okay, now this sounds like synthwave, but it's still used by AI.
And now it's just not Oil Ocean anymore.
Exactly. This shit didn't even change, dog. Like what? Come on, man. Come on, man. Creative process, my ass.
So, like, sorry, what even is the background here? Like, AI art was probably
Whoa! What? Fuck the background. What the goddamn shit is the art? I hope this shit is AI as well, because I'm like, I don't even think Sonic's head is that big. Holy fuck.
just given at this point. Even the logo, like, look at how weird this N is.
Oh yeah, that N does look fucking strange. Ugh. Yuck, dude.
It's very obviously AI.
Even though art is AI generated, yeah, this nigga is definitely lazy as shit. Like, look at the face, and look at the size of his body. And look at classic Sonic. He has modern Sonic hands. And the fingers as well. What the heck? No, wait, hold up a second. Because I'm like looking at this art right now. It's way, bro, the socks is way more different than the other socks from classic Sonics. Yo, they massacred my boy, bro. Shout out to Godfather.
art, but I feel like everybody knew that. Like, what is going on in
What the
here? Hold.
Wait, no. What was that? What? Wait, no. What the heck was this? What was this? I can tell that's AI. What the heck?
Given at this point, even the logo, like, look at how weird this N is. It's very obviously AI art, but I feel like everybody knew that. Like, what is going on in here? Look at this output. There's no way.
Oh my god,
this isn't just pure AI generated garbage.
Oh my god, he's doing AI slop. He's doing this shit just for monetary gain. He's doing this shit to get monetized the easy way. This is not the easy way, bro. Here's the thing about a fucking synthwave cover. If you want to do a synthwave cover, this shit takes hours. Days, weeks, months. Possibly if you want to like do like a whole tape of like, bro, here's the thing about this shit. And I'm gonna break this shit down. Here's the thing. I make Sega Genesis remixes of like any other song. And I did like some songs from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. I did like possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 of them shits. It takes me like hours or possibly like days until I have to get like. Here's the thing. My process on this shit, and I could, if I had like a powerful PC, I could definitely break my shit down. What I do is I go to like this app called Moises, and then what it could do is just extract all the instruments and the stems for it. And what I do is I look at every stem, like the drum, the bass, like, you know, the other instruments and all that crap. I do this like all the way from the beginning to the end. This shit takes me like possibly 1 or 2 days. If it's like a long shit, it'll possibly take like 3 because hell, sometimes I have like a procrastination issue. But I still make Sega Genesis remixes of these songs. It's not that difficult if you like know how to make the shit the right way. But compared to what Severed Soul is doing, he's literally making all this shit and he's putting this shit into an AI prompt. And it doesn't even sound like the exact same thing as the cover. If you actually want to make a different genre of the cover, it definitely has to be like the exact same. Sure, it doesn't have to be all the instruments, but it has to be the exact same cover. Oh yeah. Oh, he's like, you gotta send me a link to that. My allow time is almost up. It's the main set I use to separate synth and every given song just to get the instrumental lift this. Yeah. I almost dragged myself into reading your goddamn comment. Yeah. Moises. That's the one thing I always use. I've been using this shit since 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And I remember when T. Lopez was like sending out a tweet, was like, hey, I want to hear y'all's remixes on Shredder's Revenge. And I sent mine out. And I sent another one out. And it got me like motivated because I wanted to do more and more. I wanted to send Big Apple 3 PM, but I really wanted to fully finish with it because I was busy with like a lot of projects. But I still know how to make Sega Genesis covers of like, you know, whatever original soundtrack of a song. And it's easy. It's fucking easy, dude. But I don't support AI slop. I don't. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. And not to mention, it's just fucking lazy as hell, dog. Like, you have to understand that people nowadays uses AI as their crutch. Meaning, they use this shit to take the easy way out because they can't play an instrument. They don't know how to write lyrics the right way, in the exact way. You can literally make a rhyme. It's that freaking easy, dude. I mean, you don't have to be like a top professional, but you can always learn to write proper. Like, let me just continue the video because I don't want to go on.
Like, what is going on in here? Look at this output. There's no way all of this isn't just pure AI generated garbage. He made another Sonic 1 synthwave album, and another Sonic 3 synthwave album, and another Sonic 1 synthwave album, and Sonic Adventure. And
oh my god, it's definitely AI. I can tell by the freaking art. It's definitely AI.
And Sonic Adventure 2. There's no way he did all 5 of these within a month. That's why you know he's just putting in.
Yeah, you're just putting shit out there without any other progress. Because if you were, this shit would have took days. Or weeks even. You're not even putting the effort to actually work on these. It's stupid, bruh. And oh my god. Lord have freaking mercy, bro. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I'm like trying to get this goddamn thing. Oh, is it? Yeah, here it is. There's still gonna be AI usage to some capacity. My bad. I'm sorry for my language. Or for my pronunciation and shit. My brain is in a different world right now. However, from what I've come to learn, the best uses of AI are the ones when they're used in a specific context to assist in the creative process, such as with separating stems from an instrumental or removing a background from an image. Facts. Like, come on, man. We gotta stop with this shit.
Like music and then letting it generate whatever it wants. Let's do Windy and Ripley. What? Wait, what was that? Okay, so just straight up wrong note because AI didn't get it. I guess it didn't understand how to interpret the pinch harmonic and it just became that.
Yeah, hell no.
So, great job.
This definitely doesn't sound like no goddamn Emerald Coast. This definitely doesn't sound like no goddamn Emerald Coast. The notes are freaking wrong. What are we doing, bro?
Does it again? Another one. Wait, this is what? How did people fall for this? Like, let's go back to the comments. I could explain exactly why and how I'm able to create so many tracks so fast. Long story short, I made a lot of them a good while ago. So I have another channel. I feel like you made up your mind on what I do, so I'm not going to spend ages arguing with you, but the evidence is there if you want to search for it. Just lying, by the way. We can reasonably prove these.
None of it sounds right. That's all I know for sure. It doesn't. It really doesn't, Martian.
Or AI. Even if he has other songs on another channel, these are clearly AI. You spend all this time working on a song and then feed it to AI at the end because I'm bad at mixing and mastering. What mixing and mastering has nothing to do with AI.
No.
I'm all self-taught, but that's a hard thing to learn.
Pauses. That's not a good excuse. Oh, because you're bad at mixing, man. That's not a good excuse. That's not a good excuse. That's a horrible excuse. That's a bad excuse for you using AI. You're freaking stupid. My God. Jesus Christ, bro. Just say you just made the thing using AI. Just say whatever program that's powered by AI to have this whole prompt to upload it on YouTube. Just say the product of it, and we can understand that you're a lazy ass nigga. I'm sorry for my cursing languages. I'm sorry. I'm just upset right now. God, Jesus!
To AI at the end because I'm bad at mixing and mastering. What? Mixing and mastering has nothing to do with AI.
Exactly, dog. And I'm all self-taught, but that's a hard thing to learn even with a music degree. So you use AI. Wait, no. You have a music degree, but yeah, you use AI for this shit. That doesn't make any sense.
Remix the entire song. I'm all self-taught, but that's a hard thing to learn even with a music degree. Okay, well, first of all, a music degree has nothing to do with music production.
Exactly. What are you talking about? It doesn't have to do with the fact that you're using AI for this bullshit. Like, come on, man.
Unless you specifically go for music production, and even then, they're pretty unrelated.
Contradictions. Everybody's got some. Hell yeah, bro. I still love Intention Secrets Anonymous. No, I'm so glad I reacted to that goddamn shit, bro. This is exactly what we're dealing with right now.
Most musicians are self-taught. There's a reason why music degrees are not sought out, because you get them and you do nothing, because people who make music who are better than you don't have to have a degree. It's not a degree-gated job, and I don't know why people keep using this as an argument.
It's a music degree is not a degree, like a diploma thing. And I don't think there's no such thing as a music degree. I mean, like, if you know how to make music, that's fucking cool as shit. But it's like, when you're doing shit like this, it's just, to me, it doesn't really prove that you're an actual artist. You just say you're an artist to have a whole ass machine to do the work for you because you're too lazy to do that kind of work. Like, for fuck's sake, bro, come on.
Like, as if music isn't democratized. Like, there's a cabal that says you can't make music unless you have a degree or some sort of experience already. Most people start music when they're pretty young. They don't have some sort of insane, like, royalty level gifted entitlement that gives them the ability to make music that other people don't have. Can I please ask what AI you use? Hiya, thank you for watching. I prefer not to say which, as I know if I do, everyone's going to copy me and do the exact same thing. Yeah.
Bro, what? Brody, what the fuck are we doing, dog? He says, I prefer not to say which, as I know if I do, everyone is just gonna copy me the exact same thing. We know what you use. Like, you don't have to, like, cover your tracks. We know what freaking program you use, and we can tell it's AI. You stupid lazy bum. Christ on a stick.
Because you're not doing anything. You're not making any music. Of course you don't want to tell other people what you do. You don't want people to fill your niche in and get the money that you get.
Exactly.
Let's see, what popular, how much? 365,000 views?
Wow.
That's what, at least a few $100s. You made a few $100s doing absolutely nothing. Now people can't say this is AI anymore. GG there, amazing work.
What?
What? You see why I changed my name to Severed Soul making this channel? No, I don't. To me, it seems like you're just trying to evade you.
Wait, no. What? Shh. I forgot. Wrong button. Wrong button. Hold on a second, because I gotta read this shit. Very disappointed to find out you use AI as part of your process. especially when it's so clear that you have the skills to where don't actually need it. AI is unconscious. Oh, conscious. I'm sorry. I can't even read for shit. My bad. I'm so sorry. Simple as that. I hope you'll eventually stop outsourcing the soul of your music to a slot machine. Facts, bro. You see why I changed my name to Severed Soul when making this channel? No, I don't. To me, it just seems like you're trying to evade YouTube's requirements on properly tagging AI-generated content. Again, I'm hugely disappointed. You clearly do not need AI in your music making progress or process. I'm sorry about that. Fuck. I'm sorry because I'm like doing this shit. You should stop using it, or at least have the decency to properly tag your videos instead of hiding it. And he says, okay, well, I'm not gonna keep arguing with you. I don't hide it or what. You said you don't hide it, but yet you use the goddamn thing, bro. What are we doing, bro? You use the freaking AI prompt or whatever program or software you use to upload this kind of thing, bro. You're still using AI, and you don't hide it. You just literally said it. You just said on your process channel you use AI prompts. What are we doing, man?
Oh, does he not tag it does he not tag the AI generated stuff? Yeah, no AI tag. So just lying to people for money. Let's listen to another example. I saw this one today. This is one that like people are talking about how it's really good, and I don't understand how people can't.
Oh no. I don't.
So something that AI likes to do when it makes these quote-unquote remixes is that it like extends the original riff or whatever the original melodic phrase is.
Yeah, I don't really get it. Like, what? I'm discombobulated, dog.
At the beginning, and makes it this like modern muted guitar, like something that you would hear on like some sort of lo-fi channel. I don't dislike that production style. The problem is that AI just loves to spam it over and over again. And so when it sounds exactly like this,
yeah,
it's very easy to tell it's AI. Let's listen to After a Minute. Is it still Skyscraper Scamper After a Minute?
What's with the S and Unleashed? Oh my god, that S does look strange. Wait, hold up a second. Let me get my other phone. I'm gonna look up Sonic. I'm gonna look the yeah. I'm gonna look at the Sonic Unleashed logo, and I might add this on my editing thing. I might edit this later on. Logo. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm looking at the freaking logo and this logo that I'm looking at right now. Okay, on these. I don't know. It looks really weird. I mean, to me, it looks really freaking weird. Or maybe it's just me. I mean, I don't know, man.
No. Okay. I went for a 1920s noir vibe. You didn't do anything. Again.
Wait. What did the original comment say?
No. Okay. I went for
one of my favorite night level themes in the fresh reimagined style. My punk living seems. I was thinking it most fun. Thanks. I went from a 1920s noir vibe. That's something a detective would use. This doesn't sound like some 1920s noir, and you know that. You know that because that's not something that people from the 1920s wouldn't even make. Funk wasn't even invented in the 1920s. Are you kidding me, dog? It was only jazz. What are we doing, bro?
a 1920s noir vibe. You didn't do anything. Again, another one of those channels that just uploads all the time. So this is just Suno not understanding.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
The original melody, and so it just does whatever it wants, and then you can cover it up by saying it's like artistic vision or something. Nope, just gratuitously soloing again. Okay, let's listen to Rooftop Run.
I bet you when I actually upload this on YouTube, somebody's gonna defend this on my comment section, be like, oh yeah, but he still makes good music though. I mean, yeah, but he still used AI for this shit, so there's nothing that you can back up with. You're a fucking idiot. Doesn't sound like something from 1920s. The kind of Nor he's thinking of, yeah, like, literally, dog, like, what? Wait, run that back?
Nope, just gratuitously soloing again. Okay, let's listen to Rooftop Run.
What the fuck?
What?
Whoa.
What?
That is...
Okay, there's AI mixing up the counter melody and the actual melody. Again.
Oh my god, yeah, what the heck? That's not been my man. And plus, the mixing is definitely accurate to AI. If I hear like this kind of mixing, I definitely know it's AI. And I know for sure it's not made by a goddamn human being.
Mixing up the melody. A human would not confuse the guitar and the violin sections and not be...
You wouldn't. Even if you tried, come on, man. Not everyone does shit like this. I mean, if people do this shit, I mean, hey, props to them, but like, come on, man.
Be able to tell which one is the melody. Is it still Rooftop Run after a minute? No.
No.
So, like, I don't understand. Like, lying to people about these remixes.
This track is unofficial remix cover created with him personally. I do not consider it dance. All right, streamers will just this. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, hell no.
And you don't even want to buy a subscription to make it like sound more believable. Let's try Werehog Battle Theme. I really want to see
oh god
what it comes up with. After a minute, just not the Werehog Battle Theme.
Yeah, I don't think so, dog.
At all. He didn't make it. So, are you planning to remix the vocal songs? Or are you only stick to the melodic ones? Probably the melodic ones, though I might make a session for one. Why only the melodic ones? Because if you want to provide lyrics, you have to sing. And he doesn't want to sing to make the demo that he uploads to the thing, because he'll get copyright claimed.
Exactly.
So he just says, oh, I'm just going to do I'll just do the ones that have no lyrics, so I don't have to sing. Amazing. What is the point of this? There's a lot more AI remixes like this. And
oh my
really
god!
Popular. Like, yeah, Escape from the City Pop soundtrack.
I just realized this is like the exact same channel that I watched from. Oh my god! I think a part of my memory just chipped into my brain. This is the exact same channel that made like a City Pop K-pop Demon Hunters version. Like what? Every K-pop Demon Hunters song is AI prompted into a City Pop. And I'm like, dude. And I can't believe I actually like that shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is AI too.
Like, whoa. I don't know. Something to me, something like seemed a bit off of that note.
Like, yeah, Escape from the City Pop soundtrack. Yeah.
Whoa, yep. I heard that, and then the, hell no,
This is AI too. Like, the disappointing part is that these people make super cool album covers.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the album covers are so fucking goated. But it's just like the goddamn song. Come on, man.
I don't see any AI use here. This album cover is really cool. If this person had their job as like making the covers for these,
Yeah,
I would legitimately support them and I would commission them.
bro. Same here. Like if you do covers like these, I definitely would pay you, bro. I definitely would pay you to do something like this, bro. But like any other song I'm doing, bro. Like if you're the person who does this shit, I would literally pay you to do something for me, bro. Hell, I can invite you part of my team and I can pay you like daily to make shit like this. It's so good.
Because these are really cool. So why ruin it with this like really dumb AI music thing? Each track begins with AI generated samples. Some sound surprisingly cool, others not so much. We treat these samples as starting points, then carefully edit, remix, and arrange them in FL Studio, laying different elements together. No, you don't. Nothing.
I mean, not really, because I think it just sounds so accurate. I mean, what I literally heard is just not that good.
Nothing in this has been custom made in FL Studio, because you can just generate the full track using Suno, and that's what happens. They generate the full track with Suno, and they just upload it onto YouTube. There's no editing here. I would be very impressed if I see an FL Studio project. Like, this also happens with Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball Budokai 2. I don't even...
There's no way.
I, like, stopped filming after that Dragon Ball part. I just noticed something. When you go here to this Escape from the City Pop, whatever, and then go to the Sonic 1 City Pop, you'll notice these are two different channels, right? Heavy Machine Gun, Iridium Singles. But the description is the same. This music is delivered to you thanks to the reimagination of AI, which generate samples, some correct and others not. Each track begins with AI-generated samples, some turn out surprisingly cool.
Oh my goodness.
Why are these the same? No AI is involved in the art. No AI is involved in the process, and it's talking about the art.
Yo!
Just hands-on editing, curation, and design. So not only is this description generated by AI, and not only is the music generated by AI, but this is some like content farming. Like, if you look, these videos are formatted exactly the same.
Oh my god, it is!
Cover cuts off at the same point with the disc to the side, and it rotates with...
Yo, that's so fucking insane, dog!
A blurred out image of something else in the background. We're artists first? No, you aren't.
I don't think you are.
I was crafting something from scratch. Okay, what's your first video? Your first video was AI garbage.
Oh god.
Who is we, by the way? Like, they always talk about this we, and we do this, we do that. There's no we. This is one person who
definitely
is making, like, running all of this through Suno. There are no other people. The logos are the same. There's a banner background and then a logo in the
Oh my god, it literally is.
If you listen to this, you are being actively rinsed for views, just going back and forth, like swapping spit between all these AI content farm channels. Like, let's look up more. Let's look up more Sonic OST cover. Sonic and City Pop.
Uh-oh.
This is just the same channel again. If
oh my god.
Just make a ton.
Wait, no. Let me go back to the freaking cover.
Sonic and City Pop.
Why is Modern Tales in a classic Sonic picture? That doesn't make any sense.
This is just the same channel again.
That's
if
crazy.
One of them isn't working out, just make a ton more. What's your oldest video?
Still
8 months? Like, notice how all of these are only made after Suno AI became popular. Do you have any more channels to link? One sold. Who is buying?
Oh my god, people are buying these? Oh my god, people are actually buying this kind of thing. Oh man. Oh my god, yeah, the whole half of the human race is retarded. Oh my god. I'm starting to feel like we're in AI. Bro, fags, dude. Like, what are we doing?
Buying these dope tunes. Thank AI. I agree with keeping AI out of creative endeavors. No, you don't.
No,
what?
you don't,
I
bro.
told my partner that waking up to find you having posted a new video feels like waking up on Christmas morning. And to clarify the AI disclaimer, the human involved is still the one arranging the pieces and sections generated for the music. No, they aren't. I see this as a person using AI as a tool to simplify the remixing process.
No.
Okay, first of all, you don't have to simplify the remixing process. That's not a thing. It's a creative endeavor You do it because it's fun and you want to work your brain to figure out how to do things in creative ways and reimagine a song
Yeah.
in a different style. There's no such thing as simplifying the remixing process if you're actually creatively interested in making music. Oh, another one of these channels, Koopa Keys. And
Oh
it's the
boy.
same style as the other one. It's the album cover and then a disc. Is the description the same? Each piece is then carefully mixed, mastered, and refined by hand. I'm like 90% sure this is just another. Let's see. What's their banner? February 3rd,
What the fuck?
2025. Okay, well.
Oh my god, so they just made that freaking account last year. So I know it's just garbage.
Also written by AI. AI things. Another one, E-Tank. Is there one for every. Is there one for
Oh my god.
Every track begins with AI generated snippets. Some gems, some not so much.
Oh my god.
What? E-Tank. And you have the same banner type. Is there another one? Nintendo Dreams. As
No.
for me, yes, I do make music the traditional way. This project blends my lifelong support of games with the support of AI tools. This isn't about pretending it's something it's not. I'm not claiming it should be considered art by everyone. Know that I have full and testing environment of the process. It's
Oh
about
my god.
breathing new life into the soundtrack of my childhood. Until better ethical standards are established, targeting small artists for experimenting in good faith won't solve the larger issues. You're not experimenting in good faith.
You're not.
You say yourself,
You're just saving yourself from using a machine that has no soul. Instead of putting in the work, you have a machine to do the work for you. So technically, you're just being a lazy bum. Like I said, dog.
making a living.
You're not making a living out of anything, bro. You're using a machine to make money off of your laziness. Come on, man.
By using other people's work.
Exactly.
You're not making anything. You didn't make any of these songs. You simply took a soundtrack you liked and then pumped it into a generator for money. And your profile.
Oh my god, it's the exact same thing.
It's also the same format as all of the rest of these. Is this also? I'm pretty sure this is also part of it. When was your account made? May 19th, 2025.
Wow!
Like, it's all early 2025, late 2024 that all of these are made. So not only is this some, like, garbage content, but it's also a garbage content farm. This is, like, an entire ring of content farms, and people can't tell? Really? Like, is there no...
I mean, sadly, yeah. I think this is the generation that we're in right now. People can't even tell if stuff is made by AI or not. Like, it's a mental disaster.
Critical thinking here at all? How? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh my god. Like this shit is just so stupid, bro. It's just automatically so freaking stupid, bro. Oh my god. Alright, well. I just want to give like a short lecture on this shit. Here's the thing. To the people who want to make music for a living or, you know, just for the fun of it, go ahead. You can do that. But please, for everybody's sake in the human race, you don't have to use AI for making music and other instrumentals like in original songs. You can call it an original song, but if it's made by AI, then I'm not listening to it. I mean, I don't even know what to think right now, because when stuff like this happens, it really doesn't have any soul for it, because it sounds just robotic and just no heart. It's just dumb shit. Oh, like it's dumb, bro. All right, well, Jesus Christ, stupid.